Hey, yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video. And today we're going to be doing another edition of What I Am Thinking. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, know nothing about this video series, it is exactly how it sounds. I sit down and I talk about what I am thinking. Now, it could be about anything. It could be about a 1997 Dodge Viper. It can be about the Nintendo Wii U. It could be about wrestling t-shirts that you get at live events. But chances are it's going to be something geeky related, like comic books or video games or something along that lines. And what am I thinking today? Well, today I would like to talk to you guys in kind of a review of the Avengers film. Yes, Marvel's Avengers. It's been out for a while, but I actually just recently saw it. Today is Wednesday the 27th, so I saw it actually a week ago. Yes, a week ago. And I went with some friends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the Avengers movies, my feeling on the movie, and on a whole, what I liked, what I didn't like, and my overall grading on this. Now, first and foremost is I went into the Avengers movie, and the only Avengers films I saw were the Hulk and Iron Man. I didn't see Iron Man 2. I didn't see Captain America. I didn't see Thor. Let me just push that in there. So whether that hurt my experience or helped my experience, debatable. It's probably hurt more than helped. But hey, if you make a film, I shouldn't have to go see a million films to go enjoy it. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Also, I didn't go see the Avengers when it first came out because I didn't really have anyone to go with. Uh, this sounds kind of catty, so please, I apologize if this comes off weird. But I really have no motivation to go see Marvel films because I'm not a big Marvel fan. The only way I'll go and see a Marvel film is if I go with a friend. Um, I almost never go to the films alone. I always go with the missus. I always go with my fiance. Or I'll go with my friend Tom. I usually always go see films that she doesn't want to see with Tom. This time I went with my friend Peter, my friend Doug, and my friend CJ. So I went with them. So yes, let's talk about the Avenger film. I'm not going to bother with going into the plot at all. We all know the plot. Alien invasion led by Loki attacking Earth. Avengers assemble. Punch, kick, pow. Um, I think what I will do is I'll just jump into the stuff I liked, the stuff I didn't like, and my overall feeling on it. Um, this is going to be not, not spoiler free. So I'm going to be saying spoilers. If you have not seen the film at all, sorry, don't watch this video. Maybe wait till later. Things I liked. First and foremost is I loved how they portrayed Captain America. To me, Captain America on the Avengers is like the equivalent to Batman on the Justice League, where you have these powerhouse superheroes. And not saying that Captain America isn't a powerhouse; he's a super soldier. But you have these godlike superheroes with like Thor and Hulk, and Captain America is doing what he's supposed to do: coordinate people. Batman doesn't jump in the fray and start punching a Mazo out. No, that's for Superman to do. Batman coordinates people. He goes and helps and saves people. So I kind of like how that was handled with Captain America. And I thought Captain America had some touching, nice moments in the film. In particular, I just liked how he went around and saved some people. It was the classic hero stuff. That's, I think, one of the reasons why Captain America is so fun and appealing to me is because he goes off and he's a hero. I also liked when, he goes up to the cops and he says to the cops, you got to do this, 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 and this. And like, why should we be listening to you? And then he kicks some alien ass and the guy's like, well, we got to go do this, this, and this. So I liked how Captain America was portrayed. Um, the fight scene at the end was pretty damn epic. It was really, really fun. They did go over the top, and they were supposed to, and it worked out well. The Hulk moments were particularly fun, like when he beats up Loki, puny god kind of stuff. I think Hulk kind of made the film more than anyone else. That could be debated, but that's how I felt. I enjoyed the Hulk stuff a little bit more than other people. Uh, but the Hulk just going around ripping things apart was fun to watch. Like I said, the final fight scene was a really good eye candy fight scene. I thought, oh, what's her name? Black Widow. I almost said Scarlet Spider. Nothing to do with anything. Probably because of Scarlett Johansson. Oh, maybe there. Uh, Black Widow. I liked that. I thought her character was funny, particularly how she plays a lot of people. How she played the guy in the very beginning, getting information from him, or how she tried to play Loki. I think in the end, Loki played her, but that's really up in the air. I think Loki played her because he fed her the information. You can't trick the trick god. But yeah, I thought she actually did a fairly good job portraying Black Widow. I don't know much about Black Widow, but I enjoyed her portrayal. I'm sorry, my friend keeps on texting me um, because he just read Green Lantern New Guardian #10. He's talking about how much he wants to be a Blue Lantern. If anything, he'd be red. Anyways, um, so I thought she was good, and I never saw the Thor movie beforehand, but I always liked Thor as a character, so I enjoyed his performance too. The death of that agent Coulson, I thought that was touching. It brought the team together. Oh, bloody hell! There we go. I thought it was touching. It brought the team together, and it it was really funny when he shot Loki at the end, and he's just like, "Oh, that's what the gun does." Um, I thought that was good too. Just kind of speeding through. A lot of funny moments. Joss Whedon really knew how to play with the characters. Joss Whedon usually knows how to handle characters fairly well. Buffy and Angel, here we go. But he really handled those characters very well. And I thought the team, personality wise, was balanced fairly well too. So yeah, those are the things I liked. There was quite a bit I liked about the film. Let's talk about the things I didn't like. First and foremost, and this is just nitpicking, so don't take this as, oh my God, Andrew's gonna hold this against the film. These are just nitpicks here and there. Um, First and foremost is the film was a little bit slow starting off, in that it wasn't until they got attacked on the Shield airship that I felt anything started to really get going. It wasn't a fast-paced movie at the very beginning. Now, a lot of people will say, "Well, Andrew, the Avengers need to come together." True, and they probably say, "Well, we got to introduce these characters to you guys." True, but to be honest, these are iconic characters, so you don't need to introduce them. It's like if you're making a Justice League film, I don't need you to go and introduce Superman. Everyone knows who Superman is. Everyone knows who Iron Man is. Everyone knows who Thor is. And if they don't, they can pick up on it pretty quickly. I think that bringing the team together was a little slow. I think it took away from the movie a bit. Not a lot, because the second half more than makes up for it. But the first half was just me kind of go, oh, look, they met Thor. Okay, Captain America's bickering with Iron Man. Very cute. Hey, look, Black Widow. Yeah, she's doing something. Oh. I thought it was just a little slow starting off. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, maybe it's just me, but I felt as though there wasn't enough exhibition on the villains. Um, Everyone knows who Loki is, so Loki was fine. Loki, I think, was my favorite performance. That guy nailed it really good. But who's the aliens he's working for? I know in the end they're working for Thanos, but who are they? Why? What are their motivation? Why do they want to destroy Earth or conquer Earth? Is there a reason to it? Is there raw material on Earth? They want the Tesseract. They already have the Tesseract, so why bother destroy Earth? Is it that they just don't like Earth? Is it because we have Britney Spears? It's because we have Britney Spears. Every freaking alien race wants to blow us up because of Britney Spears. I swear to God, it's going to be those Romulans. One day they're going to say, oops, I did it again, and blow us up. But no, in all actuality, I mean, the basic aliens invasion story, you don't need to know too much, but I still would like to know about the villains. My friend said, well, I mean, you know Thanos and he wants death and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but if I was a person going into it, not knowing anything about it, I'd sit there and say, why are we getting invaded? Is there a reason? Why is Earth so important? Um, so I think that did irk me a bit. I let it slide because, like I said, it's a basic invasion story. I don't have to care too much. Um, whenever I started to think, oh, why are they invading? I was like, oh my God, the Hulk just ripped that guy's head off, and I forgot. But it would have been nice if they did a little bit more on who the villains were. I know they're setting up for the next films with Thanos, and Thanos is obsessed with death, and he's the Infinity Gauntlet dude. But just a little more exhibition on that. Uh, I had one more bad, and this might be a gripe some people might hold against me. But I wasn't entirely happy with who they chose for the lineup for the Avengers. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. I'm fine with those. Those are guys that you need to have. Big evasion going on. Black Widow and Hawkeye. They didn't fit the big invasion feel for me. Maybe Ant Man or Spider-Man. I know they couldn't have Spider-Man because is it Sony to have Spider-Man's copyrights? Someone has some Spider-Man's copyrights for films. I know Joss Whedon wanted Spider-Man to just like make an appearance, swoop in, and give a thumbs up and swoop away. But when I'm thinking big invasions like this, I'm thinking like you want your powerhouses to be there. Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk. Those are powerhouses for the most part. They could deal with that invasion fine. They did. And Captain America is the coordinator, and he goes out and saves people. I felt as though Hawkeye and Black Widow felt a little out of place. I would have wanted maybe Ant Man or She Hulk or Spider Man or um, people that are I don't know would deal with invasions a little bit better. I'm not saying their performances were bad or that they weren't cool. It just felt a little out of place. It's like if you're watching The Dark Knight Rises. You're watching it. Bane just beat up Batman. And then Superman flies in and rips Bane in two. That's pretty freaking awesome. But it makes no sense. I mean, what are you doing? You don't fit in this movie. Go away. It felt the same way. I think the lineup should have been different. It's like if we had a Justice League movie and we had Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then like Vibe is in the movie, and I don't know, Doctor Light. It just they wouldn't fit for the situation. You want Green Lantern, you want Flash, you want Aquaman, you want Cyborg or Martian Manhunter. So yeah, the lineup wasn't entirely what I personally would have wanted. I'm not saying it was bad by any means. It's not like I'm sitting there going, "Wait, why is Howard the Duck fighting with the Hulk? What what's going on here?" Uh, like I said, Scarlett Johansson did a good job as Black Widow, and we all know why Scarlett Johansson was there. Come on, because she's a chick, and they need the eye candy. Um, I didn't really care for Hawkeye though. I think he's like the one character I really didn't. Everyone was praising Hawkeye. I was like, but Loki was cooler, and Hulk was cooler, but it's Hawkeye. No, Loki and Hulk, they were more fun. But maybe that's just me. So if I had a choice to line up, if I had free reign to the Marvel Universe, I would have taken Black Widow out, and I would have taken Hawkeye out, and I would have put Spider-Man and maybe Ant-Man in there. Um, but again, it's just me. It's just a little nitpick. On a whole, how did I feel about the film? Um, is it as good as everyone says? Is it fantastic? I left the film feeling as though my money was well spent. It was a fun film. It had some great funny moments in it, some great action. I think it got the raw, simplistic element that is needed for a comic book film like that. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Was it a perfect comic book film? No. I mean, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think I enjoyed stuff like Batman Begins, Spider-Man 2, X-Men 2 a little bit more. Even like in the Superman movies are like the pinnacle for me, and that's funny because I'm a Batman fan more than a Superman fan. But I still hold the Superman films in such high regard. Um, is it up there? Oh yeah, definitely. It was a good film, and like I said, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I think it does deserve the praise that it's getting because, like I said, either Marvel or Joss Whedon or someone understood what the film had to be. Big summer blockbuster explosion. You had good acting in it, and it was just well done. It was fun. So yeah, I enjoyed the Avengers. It was fun, and I would be willing to go see the sequel. Only if I go with my friends. It makes me and prompts me to kind of want to watch the Captain America and Thor films because I like Captain America and Thor, but I just don't have time. This time, dude, when you get older, you have time for nothing. I gotta work at 3 today. I went to go see my newly born niece. She was born last night at 11 o'clock. And I had no QIAT, so I just got home at like 5 o'clock. It's 5 now, and I have time on my hands before my fiance gets out of work. She gets out of work at 6. We'll be home around 6:30. She won't be ready till 7. So I have a bit of time before hanging. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? Maybe I'll go work out. I think I'm gonna go work out. Maybe I'll read the comics I forgot to pick up. Yeah, I forgot to pick up All Star Western. I feel like a dumbass for doing that. But yeah, um, it was fun. It was enjoyable, and that's what I'm thinking. It was good. I think it deserves the praise a lot of people are giving it. There's one thing I want to say, and I'll freely admit this. Maybe this is the fanboy in me, but while I'm watching this film, I was saying this would be, for me, for me, this would be so much cooler if it was a freaking Justice League. I want a Justice League film so bad after seeing that because I'm like, as cool as everything is going on, I'm like, I want to see Green Lantern tear someone in two. I want to see Superman beat something up. I want to see the Justice League. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll don't. But you never know. So yeah, that's how I feel. Avengers, good film. And that's what I am thinking. What are you thinking? Give me your opinions. Did you like the film? Did you not like the film? Did you have any nitpicks about it like I did, or were you like, screw that, no nitpicks? Just let me know, okay? This is Andrew saying peace out for now.